Here's what it's like. It's like the guy who won't ask this one girl to the prom because he's counting on getting a date with the best-looking girl in the whole school. Except that when the time comes, the best-looking girl tells him to get lost. So then he goes back and asks the first girl, and she's already made other plans. That's what it's like. Happy prom night, John Boehner. Happy prom night, Mitch McConnell. What a hoot, listening to all these Republican talking heads complaining that the president's inaugural speech was too partisan. He wasn't offering compromises. He wasn't saying he'd meet them halfway. Imagine that. And after winning by nearly 5 million votes, what nerve. These guys had 4 years to make compromises, to agree to something less than their ideal. But they were counting on scoring big in 2012 with their dream girl, Electra L. College. And by the time they found out she was out of reach, Plan B was off the table. And now they're so upset. Why wasn't he bipartisan like inaugural speeches always are, like he was the first time around? They're right, you know, he was pretty bipartisan that first time around, January 20, 2009. And something else happened in Washington that day, too. A group of high-power Republicans, congressional leaders, top consultants, got together for a consolation dinner that turned into a strategy session. And the strategy they came up with? Oppose Obama on absolutely everything, even things that were originally their own ideas. Fight him at every turn, make him fail. Make him, in Mitch McConnell's famous phrase, a one-term president. Of course, Obama didn't know about this dinner at the time, which is why he kept offering deals, compromises, that he thought would appeal to them. But they were making a different calculation. They were betting on 2012. Oops. So maybe these next 4 years will sound a little more assertive. But we shouldn't be shocked. Here, listen. Progress may be slow, the president said, measured in inches and feet, not miles, but we will progress. It is time to reawaken this industrial giant, to get government back within its means, and to lighten our punitive tax burden. And these will be our first priorities, and on these principles, there will be no compromise. Pretty strong stuff, and right out of the president's first inaugural address. President Reagan's first inaugural address.